Hey guys, welcome back to UFOs Above Us. We're actually going to look at two things today. The first one's kind of off the wall, but it's something I just wanted to share with you to kind of make a point. And this is the original photograph that started it all. And when I took this photograph, I kept fixating on that area in the lower middle part of the frame that's bright white. And I thought, what is that thing? I thought, I just couldn't figure out what it was. Some kind of mechanical looking thing, hinged thing, and I kind of racked my brain trying to figure it out. And then I finally looked at the big picture and said, okay, quit fixating on that one point and let's look at the big frame. So I'm going to help y'all do that. I'm going to highlight the area that I want you to look at. When you look at that area of this picture, what does that remind you of? Any thoughts? Now I'll give you a little more help. What if I highlighted those areas right there and said, think about those areas of that picture? Does that help give you any thoughts of what that could be, or what it reminds you of at least? Again, there's the original picture. And then another clue, what if I highlighted that highlight in orange there would be eye sockets. That opening on the side of the object would be where tendons are attached, and then the hollows in the back near that hinge line. Does that give you any ideas? Again, here's the original picture. Okay, and I bet you're starting to pick up on what I'm getting at here. And here's a blow up of that picture I took on the moon. And I'm not saying what it is because I don't want to, I don't want people to scoff at all. But I'm just saying, doesn't it look a lot like that? So there it is, color enhanced. I did this to kind of help make my case because I've seen this in a museum. And so I went and captured a picture of it. That's actually a T-Rex skull there from a museum. And so we're going to look at that and then go back to this picture that's on the surface of the moon. What does that remind y'all of? When you look at that big picture, is there anything there that might remind you of? Again, there's a T-Rex skull. And then here's this object that I saw on the surface of the moon. So anyway, and the point I was making is don't fixate on those little things if you're doing your own research. That little white spot that was shining in the sun confused me for a long time, and then when I looked at the big picture, I at least came up with, some theoretical option there. So anyway, that was the first one. Now here's the second one, and this one was a lot of fun to catch. It was a terrible day for photography, but I had good luck. This is a still frame of the moon. Look in the lower left part of that frame, and I think you notice right away what I'm talking about there. Look at that V-shaped object right there. Again, I wish it was a clearer picture. It's just not. It was a hazy day, but I still enjoy stargazing on less than ideal conditions. So I took that and did my little desktop editing. And when you kind of draw out the detail, look at that structure. That does kind of look like what we have heard a lot of on spacecraft. And interesting is that smudge lines around it. I wonder what that is. It almost looks like the cloaking we've talked about before is going on there too. So a couple things I just wanted to share tonight. I hope you're enjoying the videos. If you are, like and comment. And again, for UFOs Above Us, keep watching those skies.